Hi guys, Harry here from techmediafusion.com. My God, is it just me or am I really this white, pale? Or is it just this camera? I don't know. Anyway, yesterday I put a video up on Tech Media Fusion called The Internet Kill Switch. I'll put a link down below. You can go across and read up on that if you like. I'm not really going to go too much into it on this video. Or things like SOPA or PIPA, which is Stop Online Piracy Act, and PIPA is Protect IP Act, because I think it's been really well covered by people much smarter than me in blogs and on the internet. I'm sure a lot of you already know about it, but if you don't know about it, I'll put some links down below to some really good sites that I feel will be able to explain it to you very, very well in layman's terms and give you all the information you need. And I think that's what's really key here. I think you need to, if you want to know about it and make an educated opinion on it, I think you need to get the information yourself rather than having someone like me trying to pipe it down your throat. But I really want to get your opinions on it. I really want to find out what the lay of the land is, whether people are sick and tired of hearing about it, whether you really care one way or the other, whether you think it'll affect you, your day-to-day comings and goings on the internet, whether you think it'll affect you or whether you don't, whether you think it's all a big load of hype over nothing, or whether you think it's very, very important and it's an infringement on our civil rights. As one of the few things that separate us from people who live in the Middle East, and certainly in countries where they're run by dictatorship, like in Iraq when it was under Saddam Hussein, and now in Iran and places like that, is that we have the freedom of speech. And one of the best platforms for us to exercise that freedom of speech has obviously been the internet, and some of the fantastic tools that we are given by amazing companies like Google and all the rest of it that allow us to put our message out on the internet. For a 12-year-old or a 13-year-old or a 65-year-old person or whatever, any type of person, man, woman, child, doesn't matter what your colour, your sexual orientation or anything like that there, you can sit down in front of a computer or a mobile device that's got a camera on it now, and you can sit there and speak into it for 5 or 10 minutes, and providing your message is interesting and it's delivered well, that message can go global within 3 to 4 hours. It can go, as the saying on the internet is, it can go viral. Maybe 4 or 5 million people get to see it, and your message that you felt really strongly about is now out there in the public domain, and people are either doing something about it or they're getting behind you on whatever it is you spoke about. And I think these different things, this internet kill switch and SOPA and PIPA, these things are going to try and quash all of that and stop you from having that ability. The internet kill switch, for instance, it's supposed to be giving the President of America the ability to be able to stop the internet, stop people from inside America relaying information via the internet out of America, and vice versa, information coming into America. Now, this was first brought about in 1942 after Pearl Harbor was hit by the Japanese. President Franklin Roosevelt was given the power to shut down the telephone lines at that time and the telegraph network. The reason for that was that there was a big fear in America at that particular time that a foreign nation would strike up an invasion from on American soil, because obviously the attack that happened on Pearl Harbor, a lot of that came from information that was being fed to the Japanese from people inside America. So, but back then, I think the government were they were certainly a lot more tolerated, they were certainly a lot more trusted than what they are now, I should imagine, in any case. But nowadays, we don't really trust our politicians as much as they think we do, or possibly they would like us to. And so I personally think that for one person to have this power to turn off the internet is, I think it's a pretty dangerous thing. And also it's open to misuse as well. If you go back to the Clinton administration, whenever he was being smeared with the fact of his out of marriage relationships with the other woman, so to call, Lewinsky. If he had that power back then and the internet was as rife as it was, now as it was back then, he would have been able to shut it down and stop all rumours going out. And for me personally, that is open to misuse. You know, if somebody was writing some slur thing about Barack Obama, do you think it would be right that he would have the power to shut it all down and to stop it from spreading? Or do you think that that would be a misuse of this act that would be being passed? So that's what I really wanted to try and do here today, guys. I wanted to get your feel, your opinions, and all the different things that I've just covered on this internet kill switch, SOPA and PIPA. Now, Techno Buffalo, there's a lot of different initiatives that are going on tomorrow, which is Wednesday, in retaliation. No, well, not so much retaliation, but just in creating a voice, creating a stance against SOPA and PIPA, and that is they're going to put a splash screen up. Techno Buffalo are going to put a splash screen up, and the website isn't going to be kind of like publishing information on Wednesday. There's a lot more to it than that, and I'll put a link down below. You can go across to Techno Buffalo and read up exactly what John and the team over there are doing, because they'll be able to tell you better than what I've just done. But certainly for now, I would just love to get a general idea of how you all stand and how you all feel about this. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for all your support. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook. The links are in the channel bar there. And also, I'll put a link into the post that I put up yesterday on Tech Media Fusion. Thank you so much, guys, for all the support that you've given me so far. I've only been back a short period of time, and I've received a lot of emails, a lot of support on Tech Media Fusion as well. And so far, I'm really happy. I just need the rest of people who were signed up to Tech Planet 30 to get the message, and for them to see that things have moved on. I've put a link on Tech Planet 30 as well, and hopefully I will be able to get those same people that signed up with Tech Planet 30 to come back over to Tech Media Fusion. I know it's a big mess about, and I do apologise for it, but hopefully it'll be worth it in the end. So anyway, guys, thank you very much, and see you all later. Bye.